Addis Ababa, made our way to Shashamane land.
Yes, people, you don't know it's Uncle John from there. Different location this time. This place here is the motherland. Usually it's Gambia, but right now we're in Ethiopia, right? Shashamane, and I'm here with the general himself, Ras Bandey. How are you, sir?
Peaceful within and peaceful around.
Good, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright, Ras Bandey, so was you living here or did you come here from somewhere else? You always been living in this country or did you come from somewhere else?
I was living in St. Vincent and I was invited to the UK to have exhibitions of my works, banana art. So I went there in 1990 and I spent 4.5 years, and then I came here in December 1994. And since I arrived, I have resigned from traveling. I'm not traveling again.
So 1994 you've been here?
Yeah.
From 1994?
December will make 24 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Good, that's good, that's good, that's good. So, have you been? So you haven't been back to St. Vincent since then?
I'm not going to leave heaven and go down to hell. You're going to go hell to take photographs? Down to below sea level. No. Anybody who wants to see the best come here.
Achoo. Alright. So, Russ, how has life been different since you come here?
I never expect that the devil chose Ethiopia to execute, his bad ways.
Okay.
Because knowing that Haile Selassie and the people are Orthodox and rich in Muslim, yeah, it's different when they come here because this, oh boy, is a test of faith here.
Truly.
Test of faith. The only difference between here and the Caribbean is that up here high, a mountain top, and it's colder.
Yeah.
And because there are over 80 tribes, the culture is richer.
Yeah.
And because of the land mass is bigger, you have more food. This is the only difference. The other thing like that is, I don't see much football games. Yeah? Because in St. Vincent, every month they will bring out a team from a foreign team to play. And the thing is that I don't get the seawater. Yeah? And I don't get two main things, breadfruit and coconut. Yeah? That's the only difference. But otherwise than that, a lot of love there. A lot of love.
So, can you tell us a bit, talking on the food, can you tell us a bit how your diet's changed since you come here? Like, when you was in St. Vincent's, you see what you used to eat, but now you're here, what is it that you eat?
Well, I must give thanks that I chose, or His Majesty the Almighty chose I to be a Rasta. For ever since I was in my mother's womb, He knew. Yeah? So in those days, because of education and access to vital food was limited, apart from the ground provisions and so. Yeah, I have been introduced to a lot of different menus, like the injera, which has a lot of iron, and the different things they put with it, all ital. You could get injera with flesh, which people say is meat, but as a vegetarian, as a Rasta, the food nice, man. I'm telling you the truth. Real nice, all kind of dishes. It's different cultures, So you have 80-something different food to choose from the tribes. Yeah, man, you can't go wrong here, man. Nice food. Nice food, I tell you.
Alright.
Organic too,
Yeah, I can imagine. So, Russ, can you tell the people a bit more about the work you've been doing since you've been here now? Because obviously you've got something exclusive to the world.
Well, long time ago, before your time, before my time, before anybody time, banana art was inside of me.
Banana art, yeah.
I call it, but the works I doing, right? Yeah. How it really started. My friends and I used to play Tarzan. You know, when you watch a movie, you either be the sheriff or the Murphy, or you want to be Elvis Presley or Pat Boone. So, you know, that weekend Tarzan had just show. So we used to play like Tarzan. And we used to go, you know, in those days, it's not wall separated neighbors, it's just a hedge. So everybody know one another. So we had this banana tree that was on the ground, that was falling, yeah? And we hack it up with our wooden cutlass. Yeah. And after taking off the dry layers, underneath now, they were like kaleidoscope of colors. Many colors. We start to point out, look gold, look yellow, look light green, look dark green, look purple, look blue, look red, look orange, look white, look brown. You know, we saw so many colors on this piece. I was the only one who lift it up, lift it up. And I was intrigued and touched. I said, this was too beautiful to throw it. I wish something could have been done from this. Right? So I said, I'm going to carry it home. Yeah? But when I said that, God accepted that as a prayer. Yeah? So I said, I'm going to carry it home. So I hit him. So how are you going to stop the stains from flowing out to it? I said, I'm going to put it up in the deep freeze. So my friends started laughing and say, when current go now, and the stains start to go all over the meat and the flesh and the fish, you're going to get your answer from your grandparents. I couldn't answer that. So a few months after, as boys, going along the beaches, we love to go into the hotels and see what's inside the hotels, different design chairs and tables and paintwork and artwork. And on top of the wall, there was a collage made from like palm branches or coconut branches, from slits of bamboo, from different parts of flowers and so forth, and other trees. And there were 2 banana leaves on top of this big, big picture. Because banana is the chief crop. I said, look, banana bush on top of this. I'm going to try that. Not knowing exactly what to do. So I went into the banana fields and I saw many effects, tones, shades and colors. And because there are over 100 species of banana plants, it was fascinating and amazing. And what added to it is that 2 things, you know, that made me stay with the work. One, my sister used to play with paper dolls. And the paper, the clothes, she had to clip, you know, over the shoulders or clip behind the waist. And those got torn up. So I had to supply her with fashion designs from banana bush. So that is where it started. I started seeing and using more pieces. The second thing was, during the rainy season, it was a pleasure for my parents to ground me, to keep me at home, from going out in the yard to play with water, or to, you know, to pitch marble, or to play cricket. They say, you have the pieces of banana between the dictionary and the encyclopedia. Go ahead, stick it up and cut it out what is started. So they pushed me to go, to keep me quiet. So I started to do that. And it took me 20 years to practice. After I was satisfied that the colors won't change and that the durability of the art. But what complemented the work? Because the banana, the scientists came to expound and talk about the banana industry. And they said, the stains, or the latex as it is called, once that dries and hardens, it is tougher than the toughest plastic in the world. Before the scientists came and said that, our parents never allow us in the banana fields with our school uniforms on
Kids get still.
And Sunday school close. Sunday school close, you only wear that once a week, you know. Right? You can't, you know, after you come from Sunday school, our church, they put that up for next Sunday. Because once those stains gets on your clothes and hardens or dries, no chemical, soap or detergent,
can't take it out.
Can't take it out.
Finish.
It finish. So that's how it was. So I used to work at the government, what do you call it, surveying office, as the chief draftsman. You know, I was chief draftsman in the government service, but I never got no opportunity to enhance my ability or to advance to get scholarship to go anywhere because I didn't have maths, I didn't have geography. So anybody that came to work, excuse me, I had to teach them.
Yeah.
And they go and they went away to Canada, to all over the world, to did what I teach them.
Yeah, yeah.
And they came back and get a bigger salary than me. I said, no, I have no goals to keep to. So I gave up my job. And in order to give up my job, I had to know what I'm going to do.
True.
So I started to think what I used to play with most of all when I was small. What was I good at school, and it led to art. So I just get straight into it, and I'm still doing it.
Mix the two together. And
I did. That's it now for me.
one thing I want to ask you, Ras, you know, like me coming here today and seeing what I've seen from you, that is something that I've never actually seen before. So it's very wonderful and very different, But you know, like during your works, did you get people that come and try to tell you, say, oh, that's foolishness, we are go with that, and try and take you off the course of what you've been doing for so much years?
Some of it, no, most of what they said, right, was not foolishness because I opened their eyes. But they made constructive criticism. Telling me, right, those lines supposed to be, that line of the leaf supposed to be that way, and the other leaf supposed to be that way too. And they say, well, how they come that woman standing up there and the shading and the ground is over here? I say, you're right. So I learned from the people. That is why, you know, I learned from the people remarks and the statements, and I call it constructive criticism. And I took heed to what they said, and it helped me to improve my work. So it's a Vincentian thing. I call my work a Vincentian thing. But the Vincentians, politicians and the leaders, they're taking long to see this as a national prize, a national pride. They should recognize it as a national pride, because had I born in another country, better life, from the time you land at the airport or by the Deepwater Pier, you will see, visit the National Banana Art Gallery. But they're taking long to recognize. I don't know if it's because I'm Rasta.
All right, Ras. Next question I want to ask you now. Because you've been over here a little while now, for the people that are somewhere else, and they need to come back home to the motherland, what kind of advice can you give to them? Because you know enough people want to come, but they're scared because they don't want to be looked at as a foreigner. They just got different things in there. You know, in the West, they always try to make you feel like you don't want to go back there, mate. It's not a good idea to go back there. So, what advice can you give to the people that want to come but a bit scared?
There's a thing called home sweet home. I was taken away 500 years ago, my spirit. This is where the word Jamaica came from, but in history they taught us that Jamaica word came from the mountain rivers called Zamaka. But 500 years ago, when the warlord attacked Wallo in this region and killed 80,000 Orthodox Christians, and the other 50,000 they sold to Iraq. Iraq sold to the British and took my grandparents down to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Remember down there is the West Indian Islands, you know,
Yeah.
Caribs and Arawaks. We are not Indians. They took us from a place called Jamma, Warailu. And when they asked, where did you catch these people? They said, oh, we caught them in Jamma. So the slave masters laugh and say, Ethiopians, Jamaicans. So home sweet home. Everything came out of Africa, especially Ethiopia. Everything, religion, astronomy, astrology, mathematics. We used to sail the seas long before Christopher Columbus. Yeah. So it's written in the Bible, in Micah, it's written in Isaiah, it's written in Zechariah, that all nations and tongues and colors would come to Ethiopia for rescue, because things gonna be bad, out of order, out there things gonna be real bad, because one reason is this. Long ago, in ancient times, God destroyed 2 cities called Sodom and Gomorrah. You know why he destroyed them? Because of their practices. Homosexual, gays, and lesbians. Now they have rebuilt these cities again. And they even want to have a branch in Africa. So, in order for you to get promotion in your work in Europe, in your work in America, you have to bend down and bend over in order to get, you know, and more change because of global warming and disasters and so forth. You know, look at it, 50 years ago, we never had so much a plane crash, so much train derailing, so much other sicknesses and diseases, so much shooting. Imagine children, just shooting down children.
True.
You know, we never used to hear about the eating the babies, you know, and all these sort of things. So people's going to run out, it's not going to be safe over there. You got a taste of it when the Twin Towers fell in America and you were trapped. The Bible is, you know, in Matthew 24 say, pray that your flight is not in winter. It's going to be dread and terrible. That is what the prophecies say, and we're living in these times.
That's true.
So you people out there, what you going to fear? You're going to afraid your own people and afraid your own country? Yeah? Try and see what you could get. You mightn't get money, but at least you could bring a machine that could make buttons. You could get a second-hand van and bring it over for transportation. See what you could get and bring. Lighten up. You don't need 3 TVs. You don't need no expensive saloon suite. Just sit down on a block with a piece of cushion, lighten up, start selling out. Yeah? Don't rush for gold and silver. Those things don't mean nothing. Gold and silver cannot get a front seat in Zion.
Sure.
It's your practices now.
True.
We can perfect our lives. It's written in Matthew, Matthew, something. In Matthew it says, be you perfect as your Father that is in Zion, for he is perfect. It's not that we're saying, take the beam out of your own eye first before you take it out to somebody else. That talk done. The talk now is perfect your life now. Anytime we could wake up, I don't wake up.
True.
Yeah? So you have to get ready for Zion now.
True, bro. I'm going to ask you 2 more questions here, 'cause I know your time is precious right now.
No, man, you could talk to me whole day.
Alright. One thing I want to want your advice on, yeah, is that on my travels, like going around Africa now, you know, I see that there's a unity, there's culture, there's tradition, there's enough things, yeah? But the westernized world always come in somewhere along the line and bring divide via gifts and money. And that's where we start selling out each other. You understand what I'm saying to you? Break up the unity, break up the family. So what advice can you give to the people that live in the motherland? So that when the West or whoever comes in with their little money or their little glamour or their glitz, whatever, what advice can you give to them to stay rooted?
The first thing is love your neighbor as thyself. Yes?
Yeah.
If you don't show love, you will show war and hatred. Love is the answer. Love. Practice love. Love is kindness. Love is forgiveness. Yeah? And don't be lazy. Yeah? Don't think your neighbor mango tree is sweeter than yours. Weed up yours and prune it. Yeah?
True.
Everything is here. You know, His Majesty had said that, you know, everything that Africa needs is right here. We don't have to look for outside resources. Everything is here. You know, love your country, love your people. Yeah? There's 3 reasons why we're in the world. To obey the laws and commandments of the Most High. To exalt His Majesty, which is the Father of fathers. I will talk about Him just now. To love God. How are you going to love God? You have to give to the poor. Then that is the way of loving God. You know, you have to love one another. If you don't love one another, how are you going to love God? If you don't forgive your brother, how God will forgive you and hear you? We're here to obey the commandments and laws because He set that roadmap to reach to Zion, because laws and commandments. People think we come from monkey. Me, I come from the monkey. How come the monkey stop produce human beings?
That's what I said. I said that from London. They said that it was a green monkey. I said, I ain't seen a green monkey.
We ain't come from that. You know, that's stupidness.
Bullshit.
You know, we're not atheists and them things. Love one another, right? Love the commandments and exalt His Majesty. Because this, if I said do that to you, that means come. If His Majesty just does this, it means I'm the bright and morning star. This is the Father, who many people don't know. This is the Son, Jesus Christus, and they call here the Holy Spirit. Why they leaving out the woman?
True that.
Why they leaving out? This is Holy Mary, right? This is Mary. This is Jesus Christus, who everybody know, right? They say Holy Spirit is God. The Father is the Holy Spirit, which is Haile Selassie. That is the Holy Spirit. Haile Selassie means the power of the Holy Trinity, but they say He is man. Allah is a man. Buddha is a man. Jesus Christus, Jesus Christ is a man. Oh, they think like Haile Selassie is an animal or a man. God lives in man. So if you perfect your lives, we are miniature gods.
True.
He said in the Bible we are all gods, but we'll die like men. Yes? It's the people mind mashing up the world. So my brothers and sisters come home and let me build the country. How come you prefer you leave your house to demolish and you prefer to live in a rent house? Look after your house, paint it up, change the galvanize it, weekend. Right, look after your own house, home sweet home. Africa is your own sweet home. Yeah, man.
True, brother.
Yeah,
all right. Last question I want to ask you now, Ras, yeah? How are you feeling as a human being on this earth? I don't know, what's the year now? Because I know it's different from
2010.
2010. It's just to let the people know, we're in Ethiopia. In England, it's 2018, but here it's 2010. So how are you feeling as a human being, a black man in 2010, with your works and your accomplishments and with life?
There are good times, there are bad times. And when the bad times come, that's when temptations come. Yeah? So just let out rest. Haile Selassie, sees and knows everything. He knows what I need, even for requesting. So I just have to be patient and humble. Yeah?
Yeah.
It don't take much for me to be happy. My wife is like a million women to I. But I have 4 other women. Yeah, I have my wife, and I have 4 other women. My daughters. Who I love. I'm not, at my age now, I don't need, I don't listen to much music, although I'm a musician or guitarist. I don't listen to much music, although music is a therapy. I listen to the heartbeat inside, the voice I try to listen to. I don't go nowhere after 6 o'clock. I don't go no reggae show. I don't go nowhere. Yeah? But I love nice food. Yeah? I just prefer people. Yeah? I just quiet. My flowers, my animals, my dog and cat, they don't fight. My birds right by my window build nest to wake me up 5:45 in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah? But they are trying times. That is the challenge in life. So when the wave is rough, you don't try to go over a rough wave. You stay right down to the bottom and let the wave go over.
Truly.
Crying might last all night, but joy is in the morning. I had nothing for the week. You came and blessed me, so I'm looking for a special food with the support you give me.
Respect.
Yeah, man. I take little and live long. Yeah.
Respect.
My happiness is trying to obey what God tried to tell me to do. Because I am 67. Yeah. I don't know how much longer I have, but I'm not one of the persons who think about it. I think about forever, living forever.
Trust me.
I don't want to go down in the subway, where you call the coffin. I want that God send a chariot for me and say, boy, look, this is the make a comfortable. That's how I want. A chariot come for me and go.
Of course.
I don't want to go in a coffin. I don't, But I could tell you why many people die in the sleep, A lot of people die in the sleep. It's not that they die, They go in the astral traveling. And they go through one door. And then the satanic forces frighten them. And before they run back the same place they come from, they run a different road. And they don't know that road. Morning come and they can't find themselves to come back. They say there.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah, the spirit is outside.
And it gets trapped outside
the
body.
It gets frightened. And these people they only could frighten you and humiliate you. They can't harm you. And you're so frightened because the way they look is what they see on TV. What they produce, jocular thing and long fingernails. There should be a customer seeing these people now. So that is why people die in the sleep. But everything nice. Ethiopian people nice, and not everybody that go to church good. You understand me?
True.
But Ethiopia is love, man.
True.
I'm glad I here. The father bring her here out to England.
Trust me, brother.
Yeah? They bring her here.
Brother,
Yeah.
I want to say honor and respect and love and more blessings for you, brother.
Give thanks
And
for that.
and more life.
Give thanks for that. Nothing can
More respect.
better than that. And best of health to you and everyone and protection.
The promised land, going to the promised land. Yes, the promised